Hey everyone, how are you doing? GravityFallsUncoded here. Welcome back. I haven't seen you guys for a while, but today I'm going to bring you the newest episode of Gravity Falls, Season 2, Episode 1, Scary-oke, Secret, Theories, and Recap. Let's hit it off. The episode starts out with Stan down in his secret bunker, pretty much right after the last episode of Season 1, where Stan has opened his giant portal, and he is just kind of experimenting with it. And we do see a few interesting things here. We get to see some more symbols of the portal. Of course, we don't really know exactly what those mean yet. And we also get to see some binary codes, which don't really make much sense, but when you translate them individually, you get 4, I0, P5, DP, @ M ? And P5. But if you put those all together, you get this weird message with Stonest 4. Don't exactly know what that means, but that's what we get. And another cool thing we get to see here is Stan actually has a glove with 6 fingers in it. I don't know if that's Stan's glove and maybe he lost a finger and he was one worth the books, which is kind of a theory right now, but I kind of doubt it. I think it's more of a symbolism of that's who he's trying to find. He's trying to find the author. And then of course with Stan activating the switch and with his experiments, he gets the attention of the government. And with that, we get to see the involvement of 2 new characters in the series, Agent Powers and Agent Trigger. Of course, I don't think these guys have anything to do with the wheel. I think they're just side characters. I don't think they're going to be any more than just kind of a new character, a new thing to worry about for the main characters. Also, in the satellite feed that we see here with Trigger and Powers, the numbers underneath the very bottom actually are a cipher saying search for the, and that's it. We don't know what they're searching for. They're just searching for the. And then of course we get the nice intro that we all know and love. There's nothing new or special about it except for the backwards message, which is always nice. And with the backwards message, we get the new cipher, the key Venir cipher, which will come in handy a little bit later. And then of course, once we get back to it, we're back at the Mystery Shack. Dipper, Mabel, and Grunkle Stan and everybody else are celebrating the defeat and incarceration of little Gideon. And we're all having a good time celebrating, taking pictures. And then we get to find out we're having a karaoke party later on in the night. And after everyone leaves, Grunkle Stan gives Dipper back his book, and they all have a happy fun time, happy moment. But we find out that Grunkle Stan has made copies of the book. And then when Powers and Trigger actually show up at the Mystery Shack, of course Grunkle Stan is freaked out because he doesn't want them to find out what's going on there. He has a big secret he doesn't want to get found out. And then Dipper, of course, is all excited because someone else believes him. So Powers gives him his business card, but of course there's also a cipher on that. The extension number 61217 is flag. Why is it flag? Who knows? The extension is flag. And then right after that, Dipper and Mabel go up and talk about what their next steps are going to be. And we get to see another cipher here on Dipper's board. Of course, Dipper has been theorizing himself and making a list and doing all these things to figure out what's going on. But I guess he himself is writing ciphers because at the bottom of his board, Dipper has wrote a cipher saying, "Why is Wendy so perfect?" Of course, that symbolizes his relationship with Wendy. It's just kind of a nice little funny secret. Nothing special. And then later on we can see everyone setting up for the party tonight. Dipper is hanging out with Wendy. Dipper's a little sad about getting his card taken away because he really wants to talk to those government agents. Wendy's hanging out showing Dipper the black light. And she says that she will help Dipper distract Grunkle Stan so he can go get this card. So, of course, Dipper goes into Grunkle Stan's room. We do get to see a really funny scene with Dipper. He looks into one of Grunkle Stan's drawers, and he has like this really funny secret adult comment where Grunkle Stan has girly mags about swimsuits in his drawer. And Dipper goes, "Ew, gross." I thought that was absolutely hilarious, and I thought the producers did a really good job putting that in. And then, of course, once Dipper finds the card, Grunkle Stan comes in, and they get caught. Grunkle Stan's obviously furious, but the government agents have already been called, so they're coming over anyway. We do actually get to see Grunkle Stan go into the vending machine, and we get to see the code to the vending machine, which it seems to be like there's only 8 buttons on the vending machine, so if we figure that's 1 through 8, the code would be 13256. What that means, we don't know yet, but that's probably what the code would be, unless it's like a normal vending machine where it's like A1 or B2. But we haven't seen any indication that there's numbers or letters on the vending machine yet, so I'm just going to assume it's 13256. And once Dipper actually meets up with the agents, he talks to them about his book, shows them some pages, and on one of the pages in particular, we see the leprechaun, and there are some pretty funny ciphers on this one. I am surprised that this is in a Disney show, but it is pretty awesome. We get one cipher on the left page that says "Watch out." I don't know why you need to watch out for a leprechaun. The other cipher on the right page actually says "Kill me, please." I thought that was hysterical to find. It is a really nice hidden secret, and I'm surprised it's in a Disney show. Also, we get a look at another page in Dipper's book, Case 28. Case 28 is a cursed object of a door. The door is evil, and of course, it has one of Bill Cipher's eyes on it. And we do get to see that the dark energy readings are 40% higher today. And also, there's a nice little joke that says, "Knock knock, who's there?" And then the forces of evil, pretty much meaning this door is just an evil, crazy thing. And then once the government agents finally leave, thinking Dipper's absolutely crazy, he recites a Latin verse, trying to raise the zombies from the dead, not realizing what it does.
Corpus levitus, Diablo Dominus, Mondo Vicio.
And what he actually says is, "Body rise, Lord Devil, conquer the world." Kinda dark for a Disney show, but still pretty awesome nonetheless. And then of course, after that Dipper raises the dead, the government agents get taken away into the darkness. Dipper and Mabel run for their lives. Everyone's leaving the party. It's just a mess. Of course, Grunkle stands down in his lab working. He doesn't really want to worry with anything right now except for his secret experiment. And then, of course, once Dipper and Mabel and Seuss get into trouble, Seuss gets bitten by a zombie, and it is hysterical because he's acting like a zombie, but he's also acting like Seuss at the same time, which is pretty funny. And then eventually, Grunkle Stan comes down to help once Dipper almost gets bit by one of the zombies. And they all go run upstairs, and they're just kind of regrouping in the attic. Dipper actually figures out in his journal there is invisible ink that he can see with the black light. So in some of the pages, we get to see a little bit more detail about some of these things. One of the pages, literally, the author has probably gone crazy this time, kind of hinting at the theory that Old Man McGucket probably is the author of the journal because he's kind of crazy, and everything that it says in this page is kind of crazy. It just says can't sleep, can't sleep, can't sleep over and over and over again. And he's confused. He doesn't know what he's doing. He says, "I don't understand. Is this right anymore?" He's kind of like at a loss for what to do. And he kind of thinks he's wrong about everything. So we kind of see the author kind of deteriorating at this point in time. Of course, though, Dipper finds out a way to defeat the zombies with a 3-part harmony. And so Dipper, Grunkle Stan, and Mabel all sing this really girly song to defeat the zombies. And they all explode, and they get Zeus back to normal. We get to see one final page in blacklight at the end of the episode, hinting at the tree where Dipper found the book. There is a secret underground cave. Pretty much the entirety of episode 2 is going to be taking place down in this secret bunker. And then, of course, we get the end credits with Trigger and Powers. They're pretty much saying that they need more reinforcement, so we might even see more government agents. Might be a total shutdown of everything in the city. And then, of course, we get the new code. Remember the Vignere code? Actually is going to be very helpful right here because it's going to be the new code from now on that we need to use. So pretty much it's nothing special. All it says is welcome back. But the other code that we get at the end of the episode now is we get a picture of a skull and another cipher code which says, "The man downstairs is very clever. Can he hide his plans forever?" Now what this means, we don't really know if it's talking about Grunkle Stan or the author yet, because in the second episode they're going down into the bunker, which is also downstairs, but Grunkle Stan's lair is also downstairs in his basement. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think they're talking about Grunkle Stan, or you think that the producers are talking about the author? Leave me your thoughts and theories on this episode and what you think is going to happen later on in the series. Episode 2 is already out, so I'll be up with another secret and review episode pretty quickly. If you guys want to keep up with anything that I'm doing, of course, you can follow my main channel at Shadowgun29, or you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video, and I will see you guys next time. Stay frosty, Uncoders.